Okay, hello dears, my souls that I'm sharing this experience with. Um, as you guys may know, I am Mala, right? No? Okay. Um, I was supposed to do this video a week ago, but I was moving. I was moving to like a completely different borough. So I was like moving for like a week and I was trying to get everything done and things like that. But everything is good, everything's settled, everything is good. Um it just feels good to be in like a new place, a new environment, new people. Like Lower Manhattan is not what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be some bougie rich folk, and it's really not. Like I really like it. It's dope up here. Like I just went to this African burial ground museum that's like literally right around the corner from my house, and it is dope. I don't like the fact that it's really small because basically you're telling me that they moved all of the bodies after you found the fossils and gonna put them inside like a little thing. Like no, that's like 15,000 people. Why are you moving stuff for? So I was like kind of hurt about that. I don't know why, because it's just like frustrating because they was coming to take a shit. Yeah. So the topic I got today was relationship. I didn't get today, but like over the course of time, people have been asking me to do a relationship video, and I'm just like, why not? I mean, I am a Cancer. Cancers are relationship oriented, very, very. So we have a lot of. If you don't understand love by now, Cancer, God. Yeah, so relationship. Okay, so I'm just gonna give us a definition of relationship before we head on, because we're losing the concept of relationship today, and let's get this down. So a relationship is the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people in our case are connected. So I just want to put like a little box here, a word box, connection and attachment. Two different things. We have a major issue with these two, and I say this because we don't have an attachment with ourselves, so we look for attachments. I know you felt that. I have a quote that I wrote, and I said, your only and deepest attachment should be yourself. Should only be yourself. And I say this because you know who this person is. This is who you are. You are, you live with this person forever. So you have to trust this person. This person isn't going anywhere unless you're leaving this earth, okay? So it's good to stay in tune with this. It's good to, know yourself, fill yourself out. This should always be your first relationship, no matter what. And we lose that because of society. And it's so annoying because society just always likes shut up. And that's not how we should be doing it. Because I call this like a separation of powers. And I say what girls think and then what guys think. And girls just always want a guy that's going to take care of her. And then guys just always want a girl who has a big butt and doesn't have weave in her hair and, trying to use her for her vagina. And then they think that, oh, I got mad body, so that make me poppin'. Or, it's just things that media just wants you to just be like, listen, this is who you are. I'm going to tell you who you are, and you're just going to listen. And that's it. That's it. No, that's not it. It's not all about that. it's not about that. And it's not just about being faithful. Because faithful is being loyal to someone. Being loyal is, I say respecting someone. And then respect comes from love. That's acting out of love. So when you are in a relationship with someone, there should be nothing but love. There should be nothing but intimacy. There should be nothing but, that. But it starts here first. It does start here first. And I say this because if you don't start here, you're always going to have a reflection of where you need to fix in here. And I'm going to tell you this. Because most failed love is because we don't love ourselves as we should. We don't trust ourselves, or believing in love, we don't believe in ourselves. So it's like, if you're feeling like this person doesn't love you, you ask yourself, do I love myself? Hold on, let me get a gist of who I am. Because you can't be caught up in this person. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't showing you the love you want, and you tell them, and then they don't listen, or you just like, no, I just don't want to do this, you're going to love yourself enough to walk away from that situation, because you're not going to hurt yourself. You're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting them. You're just like, listen, I don't want this anymore, because it's no longer serving me, and it's no longer benefiting me in any way. Like, you're basically just taking a point. So, that's why I say a relationship starts with you, because you need to have this inter-attachment with yourself, interconnection with yourself. You want relationships, not situationships. You want to be able to be with that person and not have to worry about grabbing a phone. Like, that's an insecurity, you know what I mean? So, and insecurity, you got an insecurity within yourself. So it's always good to focus on yourself first. If you see something that you don't like in a person, just take some time back and just look deep within yourself and be like, yo, like, what do I do? Like, just try to be love with it. Don't come hating at it. Don't hate it, because people are on different levels, and we got to understand that we live in a world where society plays a major role in our lives. Like, we have no way of, well, we do have a way of tuning it out, which is what I'm trying to do. But a lot of people find it difficult to tune it out because we don't really have that base to stand on. We need something to stand on, and we need to do it within ourselves in order for us to be ourselves. We need some sort of foundation, some personal foundation to be able to be ourselves, love ourselves. When we be able to love ourselves and accept the flaws that we have, we can accept a lot of people. So it's always good to know yourself, because then you can be aligned and have that intuitive feeling. You can't control other people's lives, and people try to do that by trying to make the person they want to be, especially us females. It's just not gonna work, and that's okay. It's okay. And that's when you know that you've learned from a situation, you learned from love, is because it's like, not everything is gonna work. And that's okay. As long as you learn from it, as long as you are like, you know what, I hope they learn something from it. Don't have no bad blood, no ill will. Gets me to this question. This girl said, asked me, how can you fix bad blood with someone? And the thing is that you have the answer. You basically just said it. Fix the bad blood with that person. Whether it is a guy or a female, or your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister or your cousin or your uncle or your aunt or your grandma, anybody. It could be anybody. Fix that bad blood, all right? You don't know what's going to happen between you and that person in a really long time. So I really suggest people to never have bad detachments, like, All because, you know, you had a little petty argument doesn't mean that you need to like forget about them, you know, because we all learn something from everybody. And all because you have that really bad detachment, you don't know if you go back and fix that. Trust me, I've been through that before, where, you know, I actually was like, you know what, I don't like the way that happened, so I had to go back and fix it. And now me and this person is really good friends, and it feels good. I don't feel hurt anymore. I don't feel like, you know, the world is gonna end anymore. I let it go because, you know what, I know myself, and I know that no matter what, I played my part, and I did the person who I did right to the person that I was with. You know what I mean? So it's like you need to have healthy detachments. If there's no way that you could fix it, then, you know, always send out love. Always be like, you know what, I hope this person is doing good, universe. I hope that, you know, I send them positive energy. I wouldn't say I have bad blood with my ex-best friend, but I do hope that she's doing well. It's just personally, I can't put myself in that predicament to straighten it out. But hopefully she watches this and understands that, you know, I hope that she's doing better in life. I hope that she's a better person. I hope that, you know, she can expand greater than who she says she is. You know what I mean? So I condemn her. She's a smart girl, very beautiful. You know, it's just sometimes you just learn from people, and that's okay. You have to be able to maneuver around things, and I got this wonderful quote at the end, but you gotta maneuver around people and forget about all these facades and all these infatuations, because that's not really accepting. And I call infatuations facades because they're fragile and they always break, and you always end up seeing your true self at the end of the day. And you don't want it to be a really long coping time for you to get it together. You just want to get this together so you could live or be with someone, whoever you want. You may find your soulmate by letting someone go. You need to let go of that personal baggage. All that baggage gotta go, because then you don't have room to carry a whole new light bag. You know what I mean? And this is why I wrote down this quote. And another thing I want you guys to understand is that a person doesn't have to deal with your BS. Okay? A person doesn't have to be with you. A person doesn't have to love you, right? But it's always good to be honest, right? And your intimate partner is supposed to be like a cherry on top, not the vanilla to your sundae. They're supposed to be the person that you want to be around with, someone that you want to see do better, someone, you know, someone you're just with because you guys want to be around, not because you need to, because you want to. And that's connection. I want to connect with you. You can't want to connect with someone that you don't connect with. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Wi-Fi. That's what I call it. And like attachment is like, oh my god, like I need this person. Like, oh my god, I can't live without this person. Like, you can't do that. So the only attachment is you can't live without yourself. You can't live without yourself. Who are you gonna be? I say this again. Your only and deepest attachment should be yourself. And the last part, be yourself. Be yourself. Okay? Yeah, so that person should be like a complimentary dish. Like, you know, that's bae. You know, that's someone that you want to genuinely be with. Not because you have to, but because you love this person for who they are. Right? That's accepting who they are. That's love right there. That's love. It's not because of how you look. Your cute looks is a cherry on top. okay? The way you dress is a cherry on top. Your money is a cherry on top. The shoes you rocking is a cherry on top. You got a car? Okay, cherry on top. But personally, I like taking a train, okay? So, it's not about the material things, because when all that fails, who are you? And that's why I say be yourself. And I want you guys to understand that loving yourself is really deep, because you're gonna always have relationships. You're gonna always have relationships that ends with failed love because you're not digging deep. And have fun. Hell yeah, have fun. Be you, be the person that you are. If you still want to go around, but don't expect it to be 100% if you ain't 100% with yourself. And sometimes you grow with that person that you're 100% with, but when you're 100% with that person, it's like not really bad and you're still with that person. So just listen to your intuition. Listen to how you feel about the person, because your heart and your mind must come to an agreement of what you want. And that's how you have a strong intuition, is when you're both like, all right, this is it, this is what I want. And you're not indecisive. You're not knowing what you want. Oh, I don't know what I want. Oh, I feel this way, but I feel this way. That's not knowing what you want. That's being indecisive. And that is a decision as well. But you must come to an agreement with your heart and your mind about, what you want in a person and how you feel for that person. So, yeah. And then I have this little quote. Love is all seeing and accepting. Love is seeing the flaws and blemishes and accepting them. Love is accepting bad habits and mannerisms and working around them. Love is recognizing all the fears and insecurities and knowing your role is comfort. Love is working through all challenges and painful times. Love is strong and it strengthens because it is real. And I want to end this with a very popular quote. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's what I see as this last piece. Love is strong and it strengthens because it is real. So no matter what throws at you, you're still acting out of love. And that's how it should always be, Just like with, if someone hurts you, all right, it's all right, but I just can't mess with you. Bye. So when you start to act out of love, like all of your relationships, it won't be like a different for intimacy and different for friendships and different from family, because you're just all this person. This is who I am. That's it. Y'all gonna take this or y'all gonna leave it. That's it. And when you get to know that, then that's just who you are. Like, you just get the gift of who you are, because that's who you are. And you love yourself for who you are, because you're amazing. You're awesome. There is no other you. And love yourself, because that's just that. Love every flaw about you. If there's flaws that you could fix, you fix it. If there's flaws that you can't, you love it, you express it, you take pictures of it, you do what you can to express yourself throughout everything, because it all starts with you. It really does all start with you. Like, it does. Anything that you see that you don't like, you have to be able to look in here for the answer. Here. Sorry for the loud noises. Let me hurry up. So yeah, I hope that you guys got something out of this. Like, really, I really do hope. I really hope I wasn't opinionated. I don't like being so opinionated, because I feel like y'all should be able to work on things on your own. It's always good to accomplish things by yourself. It feels so liberating for me personally. So, namaste. I send out positive energies to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful Sunday. And stay positive, stay love, act out of love, be love. And if you guys need any personal talks, because this was just generalizing relationships, you could DM me on Facebook, Instagram. You can message me on Facebook and or email me. My love for prize is everything, so it's gonna be easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment for more topics later, my fellow souls.